Gamers of Reddit, what are easy, accessible and fun video games for self-isolated people that have never played a video game before? Kirby Superstar. All of the Kirby games are made for new gamers, really. Animal Crossing. Don't judge me. Never played a video game? I'd start with Dark Souls. Minecraft. Always Minecraft. Stardew is a good one to start, easy combat that scales with depth in the mines, farming. Portal. Animal Crossing. Rec Room, fun game and you can socialize with people. Animal Crossing if on Switch. Stardew Valley if on PC. Literally any Kirby game. Minecraft. Untitled Goose Game. Mobile American Dad Apocalypse soon. I'd say any Super Mario games are a great place to start. Great for all ages. Unravel and Unravel 2 if you live with someone. The Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. Minecraft of course, you decide how you play. Not Dota. If you have access to a PS4, I'd suggest you to play the Uncharted series. The games are brilliant and the storyline is fantastic. I have played them before and I found them to be relatively easy. Have fun. Minecraft. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. Spelunky. Super Meat Boy. Retro games. Goat Simulator, a masterpiece of chaos. Okay, don't judge me, but Roblox. See, 99% of the Roblox games are trash, but there are some gems. I recommend Phantom Forces on Roblox. Gang Beasts. You will laugh your ass off too. Fire Emblem is a great strategy game. I'd call a love child of D&D and chess. Easy to sink a few hundred hours in. Animal Crossing just came out and the clock moves on IRL time, so it can eat 90% of the day if you let it. An easy one for me is Free Cell. I play that whenever I have time to kill and don't have access to my games. Have about 4 weeks worth of time on my Free Cell app. Are you planning on using your phone, a PC, or have you got a console? Most modern console games are really easy to play, and they tend to have fairly engaging storylines. I find playing Xbox to be comparable to reading a novel. Most console games are also available on PC. Make a Steam account, but some people find it much harder to play using mouse and keyboard rather than a controller. I've never played games on my phone, so couldn't comment there. Rayman Legends, a 2D platformer, great and simple gameplay, great music, available on a lot of platforms, level design is amazing. A 10/10 for me, best platformer I've ever played. Papers, Please, Sheep, on Steam, doesn't need a super good computer to run. It's a strangely fun game despite the idea of it. The new Spyro Remastered Collection is on most platforms, fun, easy to learn, and super cute. Flight Rising is pretty fun if you like being creative. It's a game where you breed dragons. Basically Dragon Neopets. Not for broadcast, prologue version, on Steam. It's free and it's like a trial. It has a lot of swearing but it's very fun. Animal Crossing series. You could spend time with it as long as you want. If you really want to feel isolated, try Subnautica. It's an amazing game where you're trapped on an ocean planet after your ship crashed. Sole survivor and you have to find a way off. There is little to no combat in the game. It's mostly about exploration, but it can also be one of the creepiest games you'll ever play if you're scared of deep water. I am not a gamer, but I've found a few games I can play with my kids lately, but are also fun for me. Human Fall Flat is fun. It's like solving a puzzle of what you have to do. The graphics are kind of a cute throwback, and it's not frustrating at all. Also, this is more for kids really, but I'm having fun with it. Overcooked 2. They're both on sale in the PlayStation Store right now, very cheap. Spider-Man PS4 is very fun and pretty easy, especially on the lowest difficulty. I suggest any of the Lego games. Very fun and most importantly very accessible for anyone. My personal suggestion is the Lego Star Wars series. Depends on what type of experience you want to have. If you want a very fun, hilarious, and heartwarming story with fun but simple controls and game mechanics, Undertale is a phenomenal and critically acclaimed game, also happens to be my favorite. Highly recommend jumping in knowing as little as possible. For a puzzle game that's light on story but offers some really interesting and unique puzzles that can only exist in the medium of video games, Portal and Portal 2 are beloved. The Witness and Talos Principle are also good too. If you want a really chill game that's more about an engaging experience than a typical video game, Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing are great. If you want to get into first-person shooters and you enjoy a fun story with memorable characters and fun banter, the Uncharted series is good, though it might have a bit of a learning curve if you're completely new to video games and aren't used to a controller yet. I don't like a lot of these answers, to be honest. Lots of jokes and a couple of games that require maybe a good bit of commitment. Depends on what you have and what you like. PC? Download Steam, which will allow you to download a lot of other popular games through their database. Portal is good as you want something that takes some thought but incredibly rewarding. Minecraft is cool too, but I think Reddit is a bit skewed on how many people enjoy the visuals. Nintendo Switch? This is definitely the way to go. Zelda, Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey are fantastic games. Mario Kart and Mario Party are great for multiplayer. Xbox or PlayStation? Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto are incredibly popular for a reason. This list is limited but realistic, since coming at all of this brand new can feel overwhelming otherwise. Try some of these out, then you can branch out from there. Try Kirby or Animal Crossing if you can find a Switch. Other than that, Stanley Parable is good for a few laughs and is relatively cheap. Mario and Rabbids. Because it's turn-based, the ability to effectively use the controls is more or less a non-factor. I feel like new gamers can struggle with this. For example, using the left stick for movement and the right stick for camera controls/aiming is going to be very difficult for someone who isn't used to it. The skill tree can be reset so you can't screw up your build like in many other games. It's also just not terribly difficult, and you can use the extra health option when struggling. Lastly, I feel like they knew that the game would be an introduction to many people into the genre, so they do a decent job of explaining the mechanics. You can replay battles easily. And behind all that is a decent amount of depth. Complete newbie/doesn't want to die. Minecraft, creative. Untitled Goose. Puzzle games like Bejeweled, Tetris, Peggle, etc. Animal Crossing. Stardew Valley. Sims. Zoo Tycoon. Newbie but wants more of a challenge and wants to grow. Monster Hunter World. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Doom, if you are okay with gore. Up Arrow. All these start out pretty easy and give you the ability to grow and adapt your playstyle. Retro 2D games like Mario and Sonic games. While some of these are Nintendo exclusives, others can be purchased on almost any system or on Steam. I'm enjoying the new Pokémon Mystery Dungeon remake. It's easy to learn and I find that the later dungeons provide a fun challenge while the easier dungeons are good to just kill time with. Torchlight is a fun little game. Simple easy click to move/attack dungeon like game. Honestly, for a beginner I would suggest a good turn-based, story-driven game like Final Fantasy X. It's an emotional, character-driven fantasy story, and it's pretty easy to get into for a beginner. Total runtime of the main story is 20 to 25 hours. You can find the remastered version of the game for PC on Steam, so no need to worry about purchasing a console. Life is Strange 1, then play Life is Strange Before the Storm. I haven't played Lee 2, so the game basically plays for you, kinda like a movie. You just have to explore some areas and make a lot of decisions. The story/game is a masterpiece. Untitled Goose Game for a bit of chaos, Undertale for a bit of feels, depending if you a pacifist or a genocider, and Star Stable Online for the feeling of chill. It's pay to play after level 5 Pensive Face. I play on Xbox and I can say Minecraft is the best gateway to video games. Roblox is good if you can find the right games. Subnautica is a fun game and it is creepy at some points. Stardew Valley I haven't played but my friends say it's amazing. For Nintendo Switches I don't personally own one but Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a perfect fighter and Animal Crossing New Horizons is calming and can take up your entire day. I would say Minecraft, it's a simple game and honestly fun. Animal Crossing, Minecraft, Terraria, and if you have a VR try out VR Chat or Rec Room, they are both free and you get to talk and chat to people. Perfect game.